I've been up all night, no sleep, 'cause I feel like I'm always dreaming all night, no sleep, 'cause I feel like I'm always dreaming.
But this is not your usual travel video. Hi, my name is Kyle Matson, and this is my mom Jeanette Matson, and my dog Brittany Matson, and we're traveling 1,300 miles to see this woman, my grandma. But let's start at the beginning. We live here in Orange County, California, and we are driving all the way to Kansas where my grandmother lives. But there's a few exciting stops before we get to her. Our first, Las Vegas, to eat here at the Wicked Spoon Buffet. But we arrived at 7, and the place opens at 8. So we got to walk around for a bit. Unfortunately for me, I'm 20. And to really do anything, you got to be 21 in Las Vegas. So we walked the strip and admired the city for what it could. After breakfast, we hopped in the car and headed to our second destination, Colorado, where we walked down Main Street and tried all the local coffee shops. That coffee was good. And as we both expressed our passions for coffee, we tried all the local roasts. But as me and my mother were walking to our last coffee shop, we stopped by this little painting spot. And my mother suggested that we go into it and paint these ceramic things for my grandmother. My mother is a naturally talented woman, and anything to do with art, she's phenomenal at. Maybe that's where I get my creativity from. Well, my mother painted this wonderful owl, and I painted this little peace sign to commemorate our trip. After all the fun and staying the night in a hotel, my mother and I were off to Grandma. My mom and I have moved around for a while now, and as I was growing up, no place really stuck as home, except for my grandma's house. And growing up with a single parent, my grandma's house was where I spent most of my time while my mom was at work. That is why this house and this woman means so much to me. This place is my home. See, as a child, my grandma and I would walk to this playground and play on this slide and walk on this balance beam and play on this whatever you call this. With my imagination, I'd turn this place into my kingdom, where lava was the floor and these ropes were the only thing keeping me from falling into that pit. I learned how to properly throw myself off a swing and fly through the air only to crash to the ground. I fell in love with the game of basketball here. And as I grew up, I practiced and practiced on this very court. Grandma's house. There's so many memories in this house, I don't even know where to begin. See, Grandma always called her guest bedroom my room. Every time I spent the night, I knew that that room was mine. Even when we had people over for the Christmas party, I would always make such a fuss about someone staying in that room. Grandma would always ask before she let them. Well, at least she told me she would ask before she let them. Today, I still consider this my room, because of all the fun nights I had at my grandma's house. The living room and kitchen is where Grandma spends most of her time. That means that's where I spent most of my time with her, baking some of her famous cookies and whooping her in games like Candyland and Parcheesi, otherwise known to us millennials as Sorry. And who could forget the basement? Man, this place was creepy. But as much as I was afraid of the basement, I also loved it. Her husband, Mac, his workshop is down here, and I would come down here and build anything possible. Birdhouses, swords, shields, you name it, and I tried it. It also holds a lot of our family's past, like my Uncle Brian's old college pictures. Sorry, Brian. I went through them, and it was fun seeing the college you. Now I love coming down here with my grandma and hearing all of the stories. This house holds more than just this woman that means the absolute world to me. It holds my family's past and my childhood past along with it. This place is like my family's museum. I can touch all the cool things on display. Grandma, our adventures in the backyard and at the park and in the basement will forever be right next to the thing that keeps my heart beating. You have become something so important in my life, and I can't tell you how much your opinion means to me. I remember when you first said that you were proud of me. It made me feel so accomplished and satisfied. So this goes out to you. Everyone, hold your finest glass up, because this is a tribute to you, Grandma. Well, Grandma, I gotta get to a ID thing at the DMV right now, but I just wanted to call, say I love you.
Well, I love you too, and you just take good care of yourself and your mommy and doggy.
Of course, Grandma.
Love you lots.
Love you lots.
Thanks for calling.
Absolutely. I'll talk to you next week.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye.